Welcome to 5 Minute English.
Great to be here.
Today, we're diving deep into how artificial intelligence is really starting to reshape the job market. We've got some recent reports.
That's right. Significant changes seem to be underway.
Exactly. So we want to cut through the noise, understand the key shifts, maybe the challenges, and importantly, the new opportunities that might be opening up.
Yeah, it's crucial to unpack what this actually means for people in their day-to-day work.
We'll look at predictions, how work might change and what it takes to navigate all this.
Sounds good. The scale is, well, quite something. Gartner's predicting generative AI will produce something like 10% of all data by 2025.
10%. That soon. Wow.
Yeah, it's a huge jump. It signals a major shift in, content creation, problem solving.
So it's not just about doing old tasks faster.
Not entirely. McKinsey actually points out it's also creating completely new avenues for innovation and even how we collaborate.
Okay, so if AI is handling routine stuff like drafting emails, writing reports, what happens to, the person who used to do that?
Well, the idea is to freeze people up. Instead of spending hours on those tasks, you can focus on more strategic thinking, maybe more creative work.
Supervising the AI, perhaps?
That's part of it.
Oh.
Or verifying its output, making sure it's accurate, or even developing new ways to use these AI tools in your specific job.
Right.
So the sources suggest it's less about wholesale job replacement and more about changing how we actually do the work.
That makes sense. A fundamental shift. Are we seeing completely new job types emerging because of this?
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
AI is creating demand in areas that barely existed a few years ago. Think machine learning engineers.
Right, you hear about those roles a lot.
And AI ethics specialists. That's becoming really important, guiding responsible use. Plus, data analysts who can actually make sense of all this AI-generated data.
So the skills are changing.
Definitely. And McKinsey notes that companies putting effort into training, helping employees get up to speed with these new tools.
They see benefits.
Yeah, higher productivity, they adapt better to the market. It really suggests that if you're willing to learn, there are new opportunities opening up.
Adaptability seems key then. But, there are real concerns about job displacement too. Are those fair?
They are valid, yes.
Hmm.
The rapid pace, especially with automated repetitive tasks, does pose a risk in certain roles, no doubt about it.
And just learning the new tools can feel overwhelming.
It can, particularly if there isn't good training or support. It's a challenge to keep up with everything changing so fast.
So companies need to, invest more.
Exactly. They need to step up their training efforts, really help employees feel comfortable enough to take on these new ways of working, these new responsibilities.
The idea being that new jobs sort of appear as others change.
That's the hope, that they go hand in hand. But it definitely requires proactive effort from everyone involved, individuals and organizations. Continuous learning is crucial.
Okay, so wrapping up our deep dive today, we've seen AI as a major force, changing data creation, shifting job roles, creating new ones, but also bringing challenges.
A lot to process, for sure.
Let's quickly revisit some of those key expressions that came up. They seem pretty useful for talking about this.
Good idea. We mentioned get up to speed. That's basically learning the latest info quickly, especially about these new AI techs.
Right, and keep up with, similar, but emphasizes staying current as things keep evolving so fast.
Then step up, which we used for companies needing to increase their training efforts, making a bigger commitment.
Got it. And take on, accepting new tasks or roles in this AI-influenced workplace.
Exactly. And finally, go hand in hand, that idea that as some jobs are affected, new ones will emerge alongside them, hopefully.
So a final thought for everyone listening. How can you proactively get up to speed with AI in your own field?
Yeah. And what new skills might let you take on some of these emerging roles?
Because this evolution definitely requires all of us to keep up with the changes and, be ready to adapt. Thanks for joining us on 5 Minute English.
Thank you.